Extraterrestrials with their UFOs are watching our planet, and they're doing it very carefully. Mike Gravel, former U.S. Senator, claims. He's been talking about this in the citizens' hearing on disclosure. Late U.S. Senator from Alaska, alongside 5 other former members of Congress, paid by UFO advocacy organization Paradigm Research Group. He presided over a congressional hearing, which was a mock hearing. It was held over 5 days at the National Press Club, Washington, D.C. The event aimed to examine evidence regarding UFO sightings and alleged government suppression of extraterrestrial data. And he says some are watching our planet, and they do it very carefully. And with a huge amount of credible evidence being publicly available, and well-known, credible individuals who are not afraid to speak publicly to the world. One of them was, of course, the former Defense Minister of Canada, Paul Hellyer, who is saying all this as well. It seems that a number of people would like to see this information surface. We do have some information recently put on war.gov that I've been sharing with you, especially the videos, but I have not gone through the PDFs. So, and there they talk about motherships coming over and spilling out their little shuttlecraft all over the place. Amazing stuff. But anyway, this is what is now coming out to us. The classified information now being released. I'm sure there's a lot more to be released as well. So it seems that a number of people would like that information coming out. And at the same time, there seems to be so much secrecy behind this issue that a number of people would like to see as a result of because it remains hidden. So former Alaska Senator Mike Gravel and a presidential candidate in the past says there is an extraterrestrial influence that is investigating our planet. Something is watching the planet, he says, and we are watching it very closely. He's not alone in making all these claims. A number of astronauts, if you see the video before this one about the monolith on Phobos, and even the fact that Eisenhower's advisor since 1960 has been saying that the Phobos moon of Mars seems to be an extraterrestrial satellite and not a regular rocky moon. So a lot of astronauts, professors, high-ranking military and civilian personnel have been doing the same, coming out with disclosure for years. Official records released by organizations and Freedom of Information Act letters are publicly available and support these people's claims. And I want to give you a video on the National Archives having to do with specifically the Roswell UFO crash and the 4 alien bodies that were found and kept and are stored somewhere, and what they say. So the greatest form of ignorance is when someone rejects something they know nothing about, said Wayne Dyer. For the ignorant and the stupid who only mock something they have neither investigated nor can understand due to low intelligence, he says, their vanity and stupidity, or maybe we should say foolishness, makes them think that in an infinite universe there is only man. We are the only intelligent beings in the entire infinite universe. Now the UFO case is a complex topic with ramifications in various fields such as science, history, religion, politics, consciousness, and much more. And it is without a doubt one of the most important topics that human civilization ever encountered. There's no doubt that we mortals, we human beings, are programmed with fear when it comes to a subject such as this, and there's a good chance that this has been done intentionally. But of course, we always are afraid of what we don't know. So it's time to leave this behind. There is an entire galactic community, perhaps, out there that is teething with life. Our planet and us on it today are going through a turning point, and we're beginning to see behind the curtain blinding masses. Our health, food, energy, financial institutions are much more transparent, and the people of Earth are demanding change. And we recognize we have to change ourselves first. We're the ones that are not in tune with this current system, and we're the ones who have the enormous potential to create something new. Perhaps some groups of ETs are watching to see if we can do it. Perhaps some others are not. Are they benevolent ETs? Are they malevolent ETs? There's ample evidence that we are in contact, they say, at various civilizations. They've been visiting us for a very long time. And if you see the videos of the Olympian gods were supposedly not even mortals. They came from the sky, they're sky gods. A lot of legends worldwide talk about sky gods landing and teaching people agriculture and laws and many other things. So these visitors are using consciousness technologies, that they're using toroidal coils and a rotating magnetic disk for anti-propulsion systems, and it seems to be not anti-gravity systems, and it seems to be common denominator for the UFO phenomenon, said Dr. Brian O'Leary, former NASA astronaut and Princeton University physics professor. He says, yes, there are crafts and bodies, and we are not alone in the universe. They have been coming here for a long time, end quote. Apollo 14 astronaut said, decades ago, visitors from other planets warned us of the direction we are already heading and offered to help, and instead some of us interpreted their visit as a threat and decided to shoot first and ask questions later. And it's ironic that the U.S. is going through monstrously costly wars, supposedly to bring democracy to these countries, when the U.S. can no longer claim to be in charge of stopping wars and somehow giving democracy to countries, and trillions of dollars have been spent on this. So, trillions of dollars, Paul Hellyer said, former Canadian Minister of Defense, trillions of dollars have been spent on shady businesses that both Congress and the Commander-in-Chief have deliberately kept secret, is what Paul Hellyer said. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.